What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So, it's Saturday. I don't know. What is it? The 7th, the 8th? What is this? The 8th. Saturday, June 8th. I recorded a video. Great video, I think. I don't know about how my reaction to it is, but it was a great video on the big channel, on the Dubs channel, about Woody, the rapper. And then I recorded a video I really enjoyed. I was like, you know what? Today's videos are pretty damn good, right? Both channels. I recorded one for this channel. It took a long time for it to upload, right? Right now, as I'm recording this, it's 3:17 in the afternoon. I never release videos, or at least I hardly ever release anything at this time. If anything, I'd rather do it live, right? Everything was ready to go. Thumbnail was ready to go. Let me see. Hold on. Let me show you guys. Boom. Look. There was a thumbnail. A man down on his luck but understands the world. And right when I was going to publish it, it turned red. Content creators cannot put out stuff that's red. YouTube can at any time decide bad things can happen. It's red, right? It was pretty disappointing. I really, out of the two videos I did today, that one I really enjoyed a lot. And so I said, you know what? We'll talk about it. I don't know how many people are going to enjoy this video. But this is something that I'm passionate about, right? So I think no, I'm not even going to shout him out because he put some kind of copyright, so I didn't want to say his name or anything. So what happened was there's a guy with a channel, and apparently he saw a homeless man at the gas station playing his guitar, playing music. And I said in the video, I wish this is something that I think is important. And just some advice for those of you, if you want to be a content creator and you want to, interview homeless people and see what led them there. What was their life like and what led them there. That's cool. I would ask as a favor, do me a favor. One of the things that bothered me about that video is I didn't know the homeless man's name. The homeless in America, the homeless in California, the homeless in our society get ignored constantly. These are men and women that something happened in their life. Something happened in their lives where they find themselves in a position where, unfortunately, society doesn't see them. I make sure I do. But what I wanted to get at is I wanted to know his name. I think it's important. When you meet someone, as a sign of respect, you call them by their name, right? At least that's the way I was brought up. If I'm calling you outside of your name, that's a problem. But when I'm calling you by your name, I'm acknowledging you. I'm showing you that respect by calling you by your name. This guy said that he had went to he had went to prison, right? He did 12 years. And he said it's not easy getting into prison. That's for damn sure. They always have an opening. There's always a vacancy. No matter what state you're in, believe that there's a vacancy in their prison system. They're very welcoming. He said the hard part was getting out. That's for damn sure. And then he said getting out was one thing because after he got out, he couldn't get jobs. That is, to me, is like, I feel like there's jobs to be had, right? But he also said he couldn't get housed. He couldn't rent anything because while he didn't have a drug case as far as distribution, he had possession. And he said when it comes up that people are afraid he's going to sell narcotics outside of their property. Now, I want to stop for a second and just say this. For those of you getting out of prison that see this video, the job applications, typically everyone that I've seen since I've been out asks the question, have you been convicted of a crime or have you been convicted of a felony, either one, in the last 7 years? If he did 12 years, he could have just said no, mark the box, no. I did 24 years. It's not a lie. I haven't been convicted of any crime in the last 7 years. That's what he should have done. When it comes to housing, same thing. No. 7 years ago? No. They want to put somebody in their property, right? But anyways, you know, the guy in the video, and the video has 20 something million views. So I would have loved to react because I feel like, and I think you guys feel the same way, I have a perspective that's different than others, or maybe is more introspective than others, because I had to develop insight into who I was and how I was okay doing the things that I was doing, you know. And when I see other people, I really like to listen. I really like to get into their thought process. I want to hear their words. And he was saying that society sucks. But what I heard clearly was the people in society that don't care suck. It was obvious that he craved interaction and acceptance from those who have compassion. He talked about how these phones right here have become a lot of people's idols. And I agree. It is more, you know, I talked about in the video how I've gone out to restaurants and I'll see a couple, very attractive couple, man and his woman. And I can imagine the conversation they had earlier. Hey, babe, you feel like going out tonight? I feel like taking you out. You want to go out? Yeah. Where we going to go? Wherever you want. What do you feel like? Oh, maybe some steak or maybe some sushi or whatever it is, right? And they get all showered up and dolled up and they go to the restaurant and this is how they both are. That's what I see. I see a couple that is not enjoying each other's company. They're stuck here. And I could bet that the woman, an attractive woman, I can bet the woman is on Instagram and she's looking at other women that have spent tens of thousands of dollars on surgeries on themselves to enhance themselves. And that woman is comparing herself to the woman that has gone through surgeries to look that way. And that woman who's, by all outward appearances, beautiful. She's extremely insecure because of this damn thing. Who knows what the guy is watching? But like, I could be without my phone out here. I don't give a damn. I'm more interested in human interactions. I'd rather have a deep thought or a deep conversation with someone and learn something about that person than to be on my phone and you know, watch something on there that's going to make me laugh. I can do that later. I may only have one opportunity to have that deep conversation with that person. When you're in prison, you exist. You're not living. And I've always said I would rather be a bum, a homeless person under a bridge than be back in prison. But when I look at it, I also notice that they're in a sense, while they are living out here, they're almost a ghost like those incarcerated. I can go into a grocery store and there could be 10 people, me and 9 other people heading into the grocery store at the same time. And there could be a homeless person there. I'm definitely going to smile at the person. Hey, what's up? How you doing? And maybe one other person will, and everyone else will look right through that person. I think that's a an ugly reality of our society. I watched something the other day. I saw the mayor of LA was so proud of herself because she was moving some homeless people off the streets and into some type of housing, right? And I remember when I saw it, I was like, what about the people that are struggling to make rent, that are probably going to get an eviction notice in 90 days? They're working their ass off to raise a family. But because of everything the way it is right now, they're struggling, they're falling behind. How long will they have to be on the streets? Will they have to go to a homeless shelter? Will they have to go to the streets? What about their kids? Is the mayor going to help them too? I know today this is just a rant video. This is maybe a hippie type video, but I don't care. We need to care more. You know, as a content creator, I can make a video. I can title a video. I could title a video when I got beat up. And I know for a fact that video will get me probably 15 to 20,000 views like that. If I title a video, how I help my neighbor, it will struggle to get 5,000 views. Why does the negative seem so attractive? It doesn't make us better people. I think some people like the drama because it reassures them that their life is just that much better than the other person. It's not a great way to live. Anyways, I don't want to keep going and going. I'm a little upset that I wasn't able to post that video. I would have loved to post that video because I want you guys to see that person and hear the words he's saying and read between the lines. Anyways, everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, right? I'm out.